Hi guys, welcome to Multiverse. Today we're going to take a look at the Bat-signal. Basically, it's a new base item that's been added thanks to the Earth 3 DLC, and it's a pretty neat looking base item. And roughly there is three versions of the Bat-signal. There's a version that it's off, where there's no light coming out of the Bat-signal. There's a version that's on, where you have basically the light coming out of the Bat-signal. And there's the version here that you can actually activate, that you can actually interact with. You can activate it, or you can deactivate it. And right now, it is pretty dirt cheap on the broker. And as you can see, it's a pretty big base item, so it's a tight fit, sadly, in my base. I'm going to show you the very same Bat-signal in the legal in just a bit. And also, there is, to go with the Bat-signal, it doesn't really come with it. You have to purchase it separately or get it separately. There is also a signal that you can put, a Bat-signal that you can put on a wall. There's a version also that you can put on the ceiling. I don't have that version just yet. I assume it's pretty much the same version you see there, but on the ceiling. So there are two versions. There's a version you can put on the wall, or there's a version you can put on the ceiling. And again, with the Bat-signal, you have three versions. You have a version that it's off. You have a version with the light on, and you have the version that I have right here that you can actually interact with, and you can switch it on or switch it off. When you switch it on or switch it off, it doesn't affect the signal. So let's go to our legal, and I'm going to show you the very same thing, but in the legal it's going to be less cramped. Basically, I have all too many things in this space, and also there's a few. I mentioned these when I made my layer videos. Basically, there's these beams that are sort of in the way. So let's go to our legal, and we're going to take a look at the very same thing. So you can see the Bat-signal being a pretty big base item fits a lot better in your legal. Again, you can see the Bat-signal on the wall. Again, I don't have the version that goes on the ceiling, but the one on the wall works fine for now. And again, this is the version that you can actually interact with. So as you can see, it's much easier to see it here. So you can turn it on or turn it off as you wish. So it gives you a pretty neat base item. I would strongly suggest, again, if you go to the broker, if you play the broker and go to the broker a lot, you should be able to get it for very cheap. Like I got this one for, I think, less than $50,000. And also, depending on if you purchase the version that it's on, that is off, or that is interactive, that will influence the price quite a bit. I would strongly suggest also shop on the broker a lot. I remember the very first time I saw someone put that on the broker, it was like $60 million. People are crazy in this game. They try way too much. They try to con people into buying stuff for way too much money. There's the same problem right now with the owl signal. Basically, there's a version of the Bat-signal for Owlman. And again, you have the very same thing. You have a version that's on, you have a version that's off, and you have a version that you can interact with. And right now, the version you can interact with is very expensive. So I would strongly suggest go to the broker a lot and shop around a lot, because you should be able to get the Bat-signal or the owl signal at a good price. When I get the chance, I will also make a video with the owl signal. But somehow the one with the Bat-signal, it made more sense to do it right now. So again, this is a really neat base item. Again, shop on the broker a lot in order to buy it at a good price, so that you don't buy it for way too much money. And again, you have a version that is on, you have a version that is off, and you have the interactive version. And ironically enough, the interactive version was a lot cheaper than some of the other versions that you could not interact with. So if you've ever dreamt of having your very own bat signal in your base, now you have the option. So that's pretty much it for now, guys. So as always, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.